Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass here, and welcome back to Stifled. Previously we got lost in the sewers and some caves, as we rummaged around in the dark to avoid some teenagers. Feels like we're back in the real world. Maybe another flashback. I guess this whole seems kind of a nod to their wedding. First anniversary, vacation, second anniversary. So they were married for at least 2 to 3 years. Alright, one slice of pizza left. Cal. Oh wait. There's worms under it, never mind. Fanatic Psycho. Tonight the Dead Lives. Some horror movies. Never look back. Most people will remember their childhood homes with the fondest of memories. I am no exception. It's a place where I grew up, exploring the wider, wonderful world one step at a time. I remember the days of wandering in the woods behind my house, exploring every nook and cranny. It was during my exploration trips where I first met Kane and Red Ink. Too cheerful a start, draggy. So writing a book? Let's see. Looking at some old photographs brought my mind back to my childhood days, in particular a mystery that till this day I haven't been able to solve. It involves a childhood friend of mine called Kane. Kane was a sickly-looking boy, sallow-skinned, and was always having trouble keeping up, yet he always followed me my escapades into the woods, despite looking like the next breeze could blow him over. Too direct reads too informative. I suppose too cliche possible. I woke up suddenly in the middle of the night. Immediately awake, I shot a quick look around my small apartment and saw nothing out of place. That was weird, I thought to myself as I climbed out of bed, thinking of getting some water to drink. I shuffled into my small kitchen in the dark and poured some water into a glass. As I brought the glass up to my mouth, my nose got a whiff of something that I thought I'd forgotten. Of something ages past. The smell of death. Yeah, it's definitely... So I guess we're a writer. Rose? The question is, what happened to Rose? Blood. Do your own laundry. Rose. Well, we're back in the house. What? There's a hole in the wall. There's an actual Rose. Wow, really? Maybe the garden shed is open now. More of a building than a shed, really. What was this? Oh, it's a garage. Everything in this house is huge. It's a garage. Hurricane? Woodworker's bloodbath. Oh, I get to lay out the house now.
Hello, is this Mr. Ridley?
Adoption application.
I would like to talk to
Applicant 1, Dave Ridley, Rose Ridley. Yeah, vocational degree. Adoption preferences, gender female. Special request, blue eyes.
Thank you and have a nice day.
See, the side that has Rose's name is the one that's torn off. Here it is. Rose Lily. Date empty. Maybe, like I said, maybe she didn't want to adopt? Want to still keep trying to see if she had her own kid? Fall of Saigon. You know, our main character is a veteran from the Vietnam War. This takes place in the 1970s. There's another little detail. Food being bought. It's kind of showing their life. Like, there's a lot of notes everywhere. Can't tell what these are. They could be anything from bills or... to buy eggs mix cereal. Fix leaky... Go in this room. Dang, what a mess. Rats are getting everywhere. More alcohol. It's like alcohol in every room. Huh. Handprint. Dishes haven't been washed. There's a leak. Someone's preparing a fish. Fish in the bowl are dead. There's a lot of little small details in this game. I kind of like it. They're not like deepest lore stuff. They're just like little atmospheric builders. Yeah, that's been closed off. So would I go back into the basement or do I go upstairs? Someone walked up here. I can see the prints, I'm thinking. Rose petals. Do not disturb. See, like, there's a little more damage to the house, like a little bit more mold. Weird stuff to have in the kids' room. My little girl. I have a 6-year-old daughter who is the most beautiful, kind, and adorable little girl you can ever imagine. She is a jewel of our eye, the pride of our lives, and has the kindness of hearts. Just last week we found her crying, scratched up by a bush in the garden. Apparently she found a little baby bird that had fallen out of its nest, and the parents were nowhere to be found. She begged us to help the little baby, and together we nursed it back to health. Imagine her sorrow when one day we found the baby bird torn apart in the cardboard box we kept it in. Probably a predator of some sort, probably a rat. Though it's weird that it wasn't really eaten. Definitely a rat. My little sweetheart cried for a couple of days, looking severely disappointed. The poor little thing. We really need to take a look at the fencing around our house. We've been finding a few small animal parts thrown around in the garden and it's getting disconcerting. I'm really worried about my husband, though. He's been looking at all sorts of lately. He's taken to staring intently whenever I address our daughter. A weird sort of look in his eyes. He's also been ignoring her even if she's right there trying to talk to him. Not sure what this is about, but I'll need to give him a talking to soon. A child needs the love of both parents, after all. Oh! She didn't read the dialogue earlier. The reason he doesn't address the daughter when she talks is that there is no daughter. Like I said, she might have not wanted to adopt. She might have been hoping to give birth. Maybe there was a miscarriage. Any of those kind of cliches for stories. And then she started imagining that she had a daughter that was aging up. Uh-oh. Daughter could have even also died. They maybe did adopt in the end. safe is still there. March 1970. Parenting and adopting children. You can tell things just start going downhill. Like I said, there's just like alcohol everywhere. Tapes. Ooh, hurricane's kicking up. I wonder if we can find the input? Or is this something that's going to come up much later? Best in Writing, Senior, 1965. It could be like an important date. St. James Middle School. This is the writing he was doing earlier, version of that. I'm gonna keep moving on ahead. Let me see what this date is. 1970. Let me try some dates here. 19. So my logic is, if it is a date, you obviously start 19. And there's not so many numbers where you couldn't just like brute force it here. So I'm gonna go through and brute force any possible date that's like realistic. Because if it's not that, then you know it's not a date. It's like some arbitrary number. Unless you're not supposed to be able to solve this right away and they lock you out. Alright, I think that's... Let's see, performance is bad, missing deadlines. New advert was good, the break worked out. And they actually started feeling pretty good about him. Anyway, let's see what progress we can make in the main story. Oh, this is open now. Rose? Pills. Birth control? Could be also the antidepressants they mentioned earlier. Let's see, getting over grief. Loss of a loved one. This is interesting. Here, let's go inside. Dear Rose, I miss you so incredibly much. You can't even imagine. Well, maybe you can. But definitely miss you much more than you miss me. I'm doing well here. Since we've just reached, we haven't really seen any action yet. Hope that would hold, though there shouldn't be a promise regardless. They were rude today. They faced a lean main fighting machine, aka me. Jokes aside, I'm really doing well here, and once this is over, I'll be right back by your side. Love you loads. Take care of yourself and don't run off with another man before I get back, alright? War letter. So did he go to the war before or after they won on Dollar? I think if I look back, I could probably look at the dates of the adoption letter and everything, but I feel like it's maybe after. Let's check the bathroom. Painting everywhere. There's one of these cards. CERM. More of these tablets. It's a fertility drug. Yeah, she really wanted a kid real bad. Antidepressants. Both. She had to have killed herself. Look, see, you even see the drowning doll.
You do not get to tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do, it's just a suggestion.
To hell with your suggestions!
Uh-oh. Evil. Red, get out of the room now. Peace signs, like the war. All over in here, too. It's got achievements, second look. Uh-oh. The room. Typewriter. Not typewriter, it's the old computer, never mind. Times Told by Dave Ridley, 6575. Till death do us part, that we promise with all our hearts. I loved you then and still do, yet it's hard to show. Time has taken its toll, our feelings have eroded. Maybe all that is needed is a little more effort from us both. Holding hands like we used to, talking about nothing like we used to, walking together like we used to, never again, never again, never again, never again. Going back to the lurking world. So this game is pretty different from lurking overall in content. Yeah, never time skip. Nope, now we can't get to the safe. Well, that's that. I'm sure you can find a combination somewhere. So did we just kind of obsess into our writing, which is why we became a better writer in the end? Or are we moving out? No, we're stuck in the red room. They're disappearing? Happy anniversary. 672. If we can get rid of these books, maybe we could try that number. He doesn't want us to leave. It's definitely teleporting us back. Six. 7. 2. Got it. Ring. Boarding past Alaska. What's it say now? Journal entry. Lately I've been having an identity crisis of sorts. Work has been going well, and that is a crux of my problem. I don't really enjoy pandering to clients, writing cheap attention-seeking lines for the next big thing. But whatever pays the bills, I guess. On happier things, I've just sent manuscript to a publisher. I think I did pretty decently, so hopefully this one will get somewhere. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Publisher rejected my script. Can't lie and say that I wasn't disappointed. But their editor was nice enough to actually go through and list out a series of improvements I can make. That was awfully nice of him. Thanks to that, I feel like I'm another step closer to my dreams. Small reminder, just change the safe password to that special date, just in case I forget. Number 3. It's our 3rd wedding anniversary today, and we haven't been talking for the past 2 months. I'm really sick of all this fighting. I really wish we could understand each other, but I don't know what to do. Maybe I should take Jake's advice and go on a trip together with her. Maybe that'll be the bridge that solves everything. Now I just have to get her to agree to it. That's why you had the Alaska passes there in the safe. It's gonna be like kind of a surprise, and now we can leave. Lobby? Preferably one that's not, like, full of disappearing teenage sound location monsters. Floor 9. Might have to survive in the hotel. I see the little sound cues down below. 9732. Oh, they took the trip. Okay, this is where things went down. Ew, old TV. Tomorrow will be our wedding day. I'm so excited. No, this is actually in the past. Unless they're just reading an old letter. I don't know if I could fall asleep tonight. And during the school, that was the best decision of my life. It was there where I first met Dave, after all. He's my best friend and soulmate. He's everything I've ever want. It wasn't all smooth sailing, I'll admit. We've had our fair share of fights and arguments, and there was times where I thought he would never come back from that god-awful place. We've made it through all those times together. Together, when we were together, nothing can defeat us. Except stress. Stress defeats everybody. Hawaii is such a beautiful place. I was so loath to leave. Wish I could stay there forever. Well, back to reality, I guess. Not that reality is bad. Dave seemed to have found some work doing freelance for a publishing company. Though admittedly it's not what I would like to do, it does pay well. He would like to do, rather. Can't really complain, I guess. He's still hard at work at the story he's been writing, though. And although I haven't seen it yet, I'm confident it'll be great. I have a very talented husband, after all. I'm so excited. We both talked about wanting children after marriage, but we didn't expect it to be this soon. Okay, I shouldn't be getting ahead of myself here. Though I'm experiencing many of the symptoms, it might not actually be the case here. Fingers crossed. We're going to see a doctor again tomorrow. Together tomorrow, rather. Yes, our own child. It's a dream come true. We both want kids, and though admittedly we've been trying hard at it, we didn't really expect to see the results as soon. Dave has been jumping around the house like a little kid ever since we've came back from the doctor's. That silly man. I'm so happy. I'm the luckiest woman alive for sure. Torn off. Oh no. Stanley jumps. I never really thought I would write in this cursed book again, but I really need someone to vent about Dave. That idiot man thought it would be a good idea. No one can replace our child. No one. Nobody, not even Dave, can suggest otherwise. Curse him and his goddamn stupid suggestion. Curse him to hell. Well, I see there was a collapse of communication there. So yeah, no, this is the Alaska trip. They did say it was on a boat. God, no. So, first kid died. One way or the other. We know that. Something happened. I'm not sure why they couldn't have another one, but maybe he was suggesting that too. It looks like he wanted to adopt either way. That's why I was wondering if there was some issues where she couldn't just have another kid. Or maybe she refused to. Paintings again. Rose. The kids' room. Rose? Elevator. Take me where you want. I won't complain, not like I have much control over it. Stuck in a dream. Oh god, should've never said that. Let's see, we gotta climb out. Broken. That one isn't. Hello, any lurking monsters? These could be useful. Feel the power of the headset. We got something. This is starting to remind me of the first. Well, how much? It's not the same series, but the first game, Lurking, as far as like layout. Oh, it's water. Every step we make is gonna make noise. Maybe like echolocation sharks. Come on, get out of the water. Down we go. Locked. Never headset. Good thing they're so conveniently everywhere. Phone. So we gotta flip all those before we can access the door. No go. This area, not sure if safe. Let me grab this headset. Okay, we're draining the water. Good. Pop that open. Squeeze on in. Haven't encountered anything yet, which... Oh no. In my big mouth. Careful. It's Lily. No! No, it's gonna get me! Okay. I guess I can't climb up, or it's just stuck in the thing. Haha, you can't get me. You hear me, but you can't get me. Because you're stuck. You're not smart. Now he's going to lure you far away as possible. Chug! Up, 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 up! Hey, can you climb upstairs? Let's find out. Ha 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 ha. Look at this. Just feel pretty bad, huh? Almost there. Yeah, that's right. It's too good for you. What you gonna do about it? I ain't gonna do nothing. Oh! Okay. Almost there. Started to come a little closer, but... Hello? Anyone out there? Did you suddenly learn to be able to walk out of water? I would hope not. You're very bad for me. There's one. Yeah, scream all you want. What are you gonna accomplish? Find the other switch. Okay. It's not over there. No, it might be over there, yeah. So that switch didn't work. I need to find... Hey, over here! Yeah, over here! Come over here! Yeah, I'm on this side! Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, wee! Look at me! I'm up here! You can't get me! Ha 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 ha! Hey, check out this corner! It's nice. I think it's gone. Cause no water, yeah. Oh, good. All clear. That's right. You ain't gonna pull a fast one on me. You see this? I'm an expert in the water levels. Years of training on retro video game sharks and space sharks. Giant eels. And giant octopuses. A lot of things in video games want to kill you in the water. Seems to be a recurring trend. I don't know why. Okay, that's one. Gotta find the others. Thank you. Okay. Shit! Okay, more water leaked in. We get to the other switches now. Where are you? You're over there! Okay, how much did that lower the water? Not enough. Should be another one on this side. Closer to where it is. Maybe. Chimichanga! But you're angry now? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm a piling you. Can't do anything as I sing this song and I'm taunting you. Go away. Get yourself alone, buy yourself a house. Maybe go back to school, that's right. Now how can I throw my voice over there so, you know, it doesn't murder me as soon as I step down? Okay, we gotta get some more throwy dongles. It's like, oh! Okay. Damn jaws up in here. It could have killed me when I was standing over there. I was very lucky. Whew! One more, right there. Okay, now the water's draining. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I think I just drowned. Man, that part when the platform started raising water and I was staying on top of the little oil cans, just high enough. Hope we didn't come any closer. Wee. That had me clench. Ooh, it was so close. Hello, is anyone alive in this dream shipwreck world? My name is Gilligan. Everyone loves Gilligan, don't you? Especially the viewers watching. I'm sure they've seen Gilligan. You know, and not shows like Adventure Time. Good old-fashioned shows like Gilligan. Who am I kidding? So we've gone from an underwater, well, sewer level anyway, to like caves, to a ship, and now we're stranded on an island. Symbolic for our relationship being stuck in the middle of nowhere. There's the house. The house is where we always return to in the end. It's our house, see? Now the house is on the edge of a cliff. Just like our relationship and my soul. Look, the bag. Okay. Hey, cave. Thank you. I was having a hard time seeing there. So, how you doing, fence post? Yeah, it's really falling apart. It was because of the hurricane. Well, it's not literally because of the hurricane, but the hurricane's symbolic for a storm in the relationship. You know, all that stuff. Shoo. Yeah, see, it's our house. So now there's like vines growing through it. Everything's a mess. That's not good. Hey. Kitchen. You'd never betray me, would you? Okay. You can maybe get around for this. We just conveniently close all these. Or inconveniently. The wedding again. Bottles. This time though we can keep going. Ah. I feel like we're gonna make our way to the bedroom. Somehow. The kids' room. Maybe both. Yeah, the kids' room. Then it'd be the bedroom. What's the final echolocation thing gonna be? Our wife itself? Maybe they all have been the wife. Just kind of like different stages. There's the office. Like I said, for every room. The safe.
What do you mean it can't be done? It can, and it will be done, no matter the cost.
What was it? An operation? Maybe the ship literally did sink. And she died or something, got hurt, went in a coma. You're at number 11. It's a big jump from the last one. Invalid path. File corrupted. Exactly. Ice cream computer. face. A very creepy one. Don't need this can. TVs. Maybe we have to go out again for the record? No, there's a new one. Okay. They're just collapsing around us, aren't they? Come on. Going on up. It's me and my can. I've dragged this thing around since the very beginning of this level. Yeah, I'm right. We're gonna wait till the bedroom. We just went for the bathroom here. I just lost. No, there it is. The thing was getting annoying. Okay. As I die again. I don't think you understand what I'm going through here. Uh-oh. Paintbrush. Ow! Right. More paintings. Wife saw me. Excuse me. No! Now where am I? Server room? That's random. Something's here with us. I'm seeing like a little bit of red on the noisemaker. It's like it's an amalgamation of all the rooms. This game's kind of like... So I'm gonna say it's Echolocation Layers of Fear. It's not as surreal as Layers of Fear, which I'm gonna say is not a bad thing, actually. So it's not, you know, it's a bit of its own thing. Like everything after PT is obviously PT inspired now. Or Amnesia inspired. There's a little bit of Amnesia here and there. But this is kind of its own game. I like it. I like its little attention to detail as far as like its layout and telling a story, like the bottles and the pillow packs here and there, the fish being dead in the bowl. So like I said, it's well done. Revolutionary? No, but well executed. All right, this is a little bit weird. Compared to Lurking, like that little small thing that was made years ago, like this is considerable expansion rather of the get out of here, the concept. Rose. This is not real. I already figured that one out, trust me. Rose, come on down. Get after a high tower. Heh. I'm almost there. The exit. Oh, cliche. Oh, you're catching up too fast, manly badass. Sure, we can't have that. Gotta stop that right away. You're a little too good at the game. Probably, I guess I can't go for this exit. I gotta find my own. Symbolic. But every time I try to find an exit through life, it just crumbles before me. What is that? Is that... Are those the evil vines? From Sleeping Beauty? Like Maleficent, like used to make? Place is not meant for you. What was that? Oh god, they really are the vines. Keep going. I'm gonna need this block. Killing you? There's giant alcoholic bottles! Say no. It's killing you. This is all symbolic for my alcoholism. Get out of here! Oh god. Rose? Rose? There's evil vines chasing me, Rose. It's got TV for a face. Real world. Okay. Out. Outside. Oh, it's a building. No! Don't be one of those endings, please. Oh god, we're gonna go to the roof. Is that really how this is all gonna end? Pretty, though. Maybe the dreams... The visions were trying to tell me not to do and what to do. So it seems like this place is not meant for you. Balloon. We all float down here, Georgie. Okay. Your children. Innocence. Oh, it's exactly what I thought it was. Final painting. No, this is what happened to the wife. It's probably like a hospital roof. Rose. She's stuck there. It's a tape, a computer. House, yes or no? Achievement. This got a little weird. Manual reboot, yes or no? Weird. Let's try yes. Is this really the beginning of the game? No way. Was there something I could have done, like get a different ending? Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me? Or is it literally just you want to play the game again? So we're doing this again, because I saw what the yes option was, which was the bad option. Because if you go for the one area, you know, obviously the TV say, like, say no. The escape or mental escape, we gotta say no. So this time when it glitches out, we use the no option, and then we aren't curious about what the yes is. Interestingly enough, if you go... I just noticed it says 2012 up there. And a lot of this stuff happened in the 70s. So... I'm gonna assume the protag is reliving their memories through like a virtual reality computer. And it's in the year 2012 where one might exist. So no, now it says 2020 rather, 2020. So that means we gotta be pretty old, actually. No. True end. Yeah, it's the future, some kind of machine. That means if they served in the Vietnam War, they gotta be like in their 80s practically. That's why the server machines. It's like a little IV here, giving some nutrients while we're trapped in. Because I was wondering what the server area was about, 'cause that wasn't in the house, right? Look, the whole place is just servers. It's just one giant server room, supercomputer. Despite that, we kept the baby carriage. Baby crib, rather. House has gone downhill. Every single inch of this is a computer server. We made a dang .hack world. To death to us part. Those rubber duckies are always in that bathtub. Looks like we moved the beta tank in there too. Even the bathrooms are servers. I guess you need that many. For some reason. Not much of they're servers per se, rather. They're all part of the... Basically, it's just a supercomputer. It's one giant glorified Bitcoin farming machine. Bitcoin farm of the future. See, if I try to pulse now, I just have like ragged old breaths. We don't have food anymore. We have IV, kind of nutrient packs. No need of furniture. Books near the fire. We've been burning them. We don't need books anymore either. Before we go out the front door, let's see if we can go into the backyard. Go out there. There's computers out there. Get like a tarp over them. Even the basement. Piano got kept. That was important. Backyard's overgrown, but mainly the same. Even the fountain's long, like broken and just overgrown. Plants haven't moved, they're just all the same old dead ones. Oh yeah, they did convert the garage. He kept her painting. Basics of painting with oil. You can paint. So, apparently our main character was... They were hoping to, like, maybe get into painting too. Always not as good. They need little tutorial books. Okay, we gotta go all the way back around. So I'm gonna assume the wife committed suicide. I think that's a gimme based on that one. That's where the VR ends, basically. Let's check out the basement real quick. I've never really been down here when it's not in like the other world. I think this is the little room sometimes where he comes down and watch TV. No, it's just a boiler. It does show the computers do stretch all the way down. How did we even invent this thing? We went to vocational school. I guess we just got that advanced in the thing. Like, you too can have a dot hack world in your home if you're willing to convert the entire thing into one giant processing plant. Well, let's get out of here.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Oh, we just died. So their final thing, I'm assuming they probably just literally died on their doorstep as they stepped out. I suppose you maybe could argue they died in their seat and the rest of it's just a dream, but I like to think they broke out of the system just once, just to like collapse. It's a little more poetic that way. But overall, to sum up the plot, I guess we can go with... I don't think I found all the dolls. But we get the gist that they either had a kid and they ran away, maybe got killed, accident, or miscarriage. It doesn't really matter too much. A kid died. Considering that the room had still baby stuff around, I'm going to assume maybe miscarriage. Could be wrong. And then they go on a trip. I'm not sure if the accident actually does happen or not. That could be where the wife dies, or at least gets hurt. Then maybe she gets put in the hospital and she wakes up and then jumps off the roof. That's my timeline in my head. And after that, it's just forever regret, and then supercomputer. So, that's it for Stifled. A overall good game. It does have one flaw I'll get into later, but basically this is, I mean, it's been years, but it's greatly expanded from the original concept. I know some people will compare this to another game that did the same exact thing recently, but the original one was first, the creators of this, so they do it a certain way. Then the other one, they went with more realistic kind of style. This one goes for more kind of artistic with the black and white and the lines and everything. I almost call it like Atari world. It kind of reminds me of like an Atari art style where it's just lines and blackness. So, both are their own thing. This one I actually prefer more than the other one. There is a lot of layers of fear and kind of PT and all those other recent trends of horror games influencing this one. Maybe a little too much, but there is a great attention to detail. Like I said, the house has a lot of little small details to make it look lived in. You can kind of get a story from it, and not in like a very contrived way where you're going around and getting notes everywhere to find the entire story. There is notes, but there's not a terrible amount. A lot of things are more simple, like, oh, the fish are dying, the house looks torn up and everything. Oh, okay, things are going downhill, I get it. I don't need to find a note that says, man, things are going downhill in the house. They kind of told a lot just for the little small Easter eggs here and there, which I give them credit for. The story itself, nothing too special, but it is done in a way where I liked it. It was tasteful. You know, it was just kind of a sad love story in the end. There was no big monster twist or anything. It is a little weird that there's kind of a Matrix aspect to it, but I mean, it all works. My actual complaint, and it's not so much the game is bad complaint, but more of there needed to be more of the echolocation sections of the game. So this game actually could have benefited. It was a little bit longer, okay. It needed at least one more section. One more echolocation based section kind of set piece. Because the final one you encounter is the ship, and I guess that's because that's the final major memory, so that's where you have to end it with the way they wrote it. So I'm not sure where you would stick it in. They could have easily had kind of a collapse of the dream world section. They could have added another kind of threat to that world. And maybe something, you know, like some other gimmick. I like how they gave them all gimmicks, so they could have probably come up with another one to make it a little interesting. But having the finale danger threat just being kind of the amnesia water monster is a little disappointing. I think it would have been more fitting if the final kind of boss, echolocation, imaginary creature, whatever, was something that was somewhat intelligent and would maybe stalk you, kind of like the alien from Alien Isolation. But now you both can't see, you both require sound, and rather than just it always going to where it hears a sound, it could have been a little bit more logical and kind of like stayed kind of close to you and kind of followed you, so there would be constant tension of keeping it off your butt, basically. That could have been a perfect finale, but they didn't do it. But for the most part, the game is, like I said, tasteful. It's good. Sometimes it drags a little bit, or nothing too interesting happens, or it kind of rehashes its own set pieces again. So, minor complaints overall. And I'll give them a pass because the execution overall is good. Anyway, so thank you all for watching me play Stifled. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.